Right, come out for a very much needed campfire, that's for sure. So I've just had to dig. I've got my big bucket with me, it's my fire bucket. I like to have that with me, and not that I'm paranoid, but I have my little bucket with me as well. Fire, soak and stir, make sure you do. I've got a 5 gallon of water there as well, so that's good. I've just literally dug 3 whole buckets of carbon out of there, like ash. Those holes in the bottom, the air holes, it was, you can see the line halfway up the fire. That's where it was. All the air holes were completely covered, so not quite sure how people were having campfires in there, because they ain't going to burn with no air at the bottom, that's for sure. Right, so I will get this set up. I'm going to chop up some wood here, get a bit of kindling going here. I'm going to get me a fire going. It's a lot cold, but they say it might rain later, so I will get this set up. Split up some wood here actually. And some nice thin bits just to get it going. I'm going to do the same as I normally do. Like this. On the bottom here in the moment, I'm just going to lay some old receipts that I've got with me. Always good to get rid of, make use of them. So let's keep those one side just for a second. In modern life we always end up with a whole bunch of old receipts and junk that usually gets thrown in the garbage. I like to use them for campfires. And as anybody who knows me will know, you cannot beat cotton balls. I've never yet found a better way of lighting a fire actually than cotton balls, that's for sure. Put it there for a second. There we go. Don't get no easier than that. That's for sure. Always securing your tools when you're finished. Small pieces. You're not going to have to worry too much about that, that's for sure. This wood I'm burning is real dry. Can't light a fire with this stuff, you're in trouble. Just gonna hazard a few pieces across there. Right, so all I've done in the bottom here, I dug out all the carbon. It was literally up to here. I can see the line in there. That's how much carbon and wood ash and crap that was in here. So I've dug it out. It's very good for the plants. So I've mixed it up amongst the bushes here. It's incredibly good for the plants. So I'll let that get going. Don't need that one in there yet. Yeah, and we'll get that going. That's a good chopping block. Yeah, I didn't bring that with me, that was already here, so either way, that's good. A lot of water over in the creek here. This piece behind me, That piece there, that's the first time I've seen water in there in a considerable period of time. Yeah. It's nice though, it's a good spot down in here. I like it down here, it's good. I cheated today, I brought my wagon with me. I did notice as I was walking down here, that's a whole bucket of carbon I just slung in there. Yeah. I did notice some bloody garbage as I was walking down here. Look at this. Look. This is the kind of stuff that really drives me nuts, people. Yeah, there's no excuse for this. Look at it. So we will tidy all this up, because the next lot of people coming here do not want to sit and look at all your garbage. Look at it, sweet wrappers. Right. These didn't just fall out of somewhere. These were emptied and dumped. So we will clean them all up, because that's what we do. My rule is, whenever I come out with somewhere like this, is it should be cleaner and tidier and in better shape than when I got here. So we will get rid of those wrappers. Chuck some more of that on there. This is a bit of a lazy fire, because the wood I'm using is so bloody dry, it's not funny. I say, if you can't light a fire with this stuff, you're really in trouble. Yeah. Good spot for it, eh? Just gonna have another look around, make sure there's no garbage, and do a bit more tidy up. I can see there's, wow, actually huge amounts of water in here. I hadn't realised it was right up over there. Yeah, look at that. Nice, eh? Wow, that is a lot of water. Right, I'm going to go exploring later. Right, let me keep an eye on my campfire and do some more tidy up. So, what we do, you know what time it is. It's tea time. Oh, that's good. Thanks, Papa. Yeah, take that. Ooh. That's good hot tea. When you made that a couple of days ago. I think that sun's going to be on there a little bit too much, I think. So, a little bit too much sunshine. We're going to have to go tea, campfire. Yeah. Best way to start the day. Desperately needed a campfire. Yeah. Been an interesting little while, right? Definitely needed a campfire. Feet in front of the campfire. Yeah. It's supposed to rain like hell later, so that's why I'm up here at stupid o'clock. Oh, that's good tea. I don't say so myself. I know the guy that made it. Right. Let's get some heat in this fire. Just warming up my cooking plate, and then I'm going to make some breakfast. Do we ever have a lot of water down in here at the moment? Normally cross here. No, at the moment, that's for sure. Wow. Okay. We'll get back over to the campfire. I have to say, that sunlight is good. And my campfire is just there. Nice, eh? Not a bad spot. Not a bad spot at all. Right, I'm going to put a bit more wood on there, get rid of some of that smoke. There's got a lot in it. That sun is bright at the moment. Look how bright that is. Wow. Camera's not going to like that. I cannot believe how much water is up in here actually. But we did have horrendous rains there the other week, like almost flood proportion rains. In fact, there was some flooding in some places. But we also had a crap load of snow, and the snow's been melting pretty good. So, yeah, that's good though. Water in the forest is a good thing. Right, I'll let those pieces I just put in there, I'll let them turn down into coals. Once they're down in the coals, I will get some breakfast on, because I'm hungry. What a fantastic place for a cup of tea. I think much better than that, does it? Yeah. Now in winter, that mountain I'm facing right between there, straight over, that's where the sun comes up in winter. Yeah. I've walked across here before now. I wouldn't want to walk across there now. That's a lot of water. Yeah. It's very nice to see, I can tell you that much. Oh, so cheers people. Yeah, now that's what I call a cup of tea shop. Excellent. Yeah. Right. So, today's breakfast menu, we had smoke in the face, brought to you by Campfire Special. That wind is swirling around a lot. Got some nice sausages today. One food, one home. Didn't remember to bring ketchup. Let's get it. Yeah, it's a good blue sky day at the moment. Perfect state. Tomorrow's weather's supposed to be better, I think. Might be getting somewhere different tomorrow. Go away, smoke. Smoke always follows you around. There we go. Spit that up. Get some flame in there. Once you get some decent flame in there, you get rid of some of that. But you really want coals for cooking. So. Went up fast, that's for sure. Across there. Yeah, this fire's burning much better now. It's got some air at the bottom. I don't know who'd been having these fires, but this thing was literally half full. All the air holes in the bottom were completely plugged up. There ain't no way that's going to burn properly like that. What punch do you give me today? She's getting real hot. Roll off in it. I want gravel. I don't mind a bit of burnt on my sausages, but I don't like gravel. Gravel's not good. Get sausage rolls at the moment. Yeah. Oh yeah, starting to get some good colour to it now. She is a sizzling. Hard to beat this for breakfast. She's hot. That is good. Right, I'm going to sit and eat this, get back to you in a moment. I think my chopping block might actually make a very good chair. So, oh, doesn't it just? Yeah, oh yeah, that's nice. So, feet in front of the fire. Save some of my tea for later. I'm going to use it all up now. Yeah. What's that on there? A piece of fluff on there or something. There we go. Get rid of that. Yep. Next bit of wood on there. Just going to let these flames die down, and I'm going to do another one of them hot dogs there. Yeah. Hungry hippos. Yep. Yes. In one of those strange weeks this week, I've come to the conclusion that most social media is just a complete and utter waste of time now. AI is completely killing social media, and if it continues the way it's going, I can actually see it collapsing. About 18 months ago, I bought a 20 terabyte hard drive for my computer, just for backup for my videos and all that kind of stuff, and 20 terabytes actually takes me quite a long time to fill up. I've got several, and about 18 months ago I bought that drive. It cost me 386 bucks. I looked up the same price of the same drive yesterday, 1100 bucks. It literally, it's gone up 4 times as much almost in with the storage now. It's gone up 3 to 4 times as much in the last 18 months, 2 years, and all of that's down to AI. So if you've got hard drives at home, keep them, because a lot of those hard drives are now actually worth twice as much or 3 times as much as what you pay for them. I kid you not. Yeah, absolutely insane. So the phone industry is in big trouble, because anything that uses memory is gonna be in big trouble. So your $1,000 phone 5 years from now is going to cost you 4 to 5 grand. So you might want to think on about that. Yep, it's just gone crazy. But I can actually see it collapsing, because anything that's AI that I find on like YouTube and Facebook, there's so much crap on Facebook and that at the moment. It's just garbage. I've been trying an experiment this week. Pretty much I've stayed off of Facebook as much as I can the entire week, and I can tell you now, it's everything's on. It's just crap. It's just garbage. So I can't be bothered with it, and it's all AI junk. It's all AI junk. None of it's real. There's an estimate that 2/3 of everything on social media is actually just junk now. It's absolute junk. So no wish to be part of that. There are some channels on YouTube that I know are real people, real content, but most of these people that you look up, and you know, they're making stupid comments on things on Facebook and bloody YouTube and all that. They're not even real people. It's just there for AdSense. It's just garbage. Yeah. So don't have time for all that. So unless these platforms actually fix that issue, I can see them dying in the next few years. So yeah, they're making a little bit of money now, but it's going to cost them in the long run, because people will just walk away from it, because that's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah. Right, I will let those flames die down a bit. Holy crap, yeah, I'm not going to cook breakfast on that. I'll just burn it to shreds. So I will let those flames die down to nice embers. I'm going to have another cup of tea, which is over there. I'm going to have another cup of tea, and then I'm going to, look at that for paranoid. I've got a 1 gallon bucket up there of water, the fire soak and stir, and I've got a 5 gallon bucket of water down there, and my spade. I had to dig out this. Literally, I filled that bucket 3 times, just getting the ash and that out of this fire pit. So that's insane. Yeah, I do this every year. I go around, and any of the places that I use on a regular basis, I clean them all up, make sure there's no garbage and all that kind of stuff. But let's face it, when you come out to places like this, you don't want to find bread tags and bloody tissues and Christ knows what laying around all over the show. I found a whole bunch of sweet wrappers earlier on, and I found more of those, the same sweet wrappers I found down over there as well, exactly the same sweet wrappers. So not sure why people think it's okay to throw sweet wrappers all over the ground. I'm really not sure, but either way, they are all tidied up now. I had a really good walk around. I can't find anything now, so that's good. And that's how you should leave a site. Leave it clean and tidy, how you would like to find it, basically. That's how I like to find that. Isn't that nice? All these tree roots down here were getting a bit exposed, so I just chucked a bucket of ashes and that in there as well, just to help fill that in. You'd be surprised. That stuff holds so much water Trees love that stuff. That's the secret for good gardening, by the way. If you've got a fire pit and you save all those wood ashes and what have you, let them all cool down obviously, just mix that stuff in with your soil, and I can tell you now, your plants will absolutely love it. And it holds so much water, like a piece of half burnt wood, like the carbon, holds so much water, it's just crazy. Hey, sun's gone down a little bit. Let's get sun off the lens there a touch. Yeah. That sun's been a bit bright, that's for sure. That's why I've been sitting on that log over there, sitting in the shade, but it's coming round now, so that's good. I'll let these flames die down and I'm going to get me some more breakfast going. I think we're going to do a partially toasted bun this time. Put it up. Ooh, that's hot. I will move that around this end, I think. Yes, that's a better heat. But it's smoking hot now, literally. Trouble is, this wind is swirling around so much, you can't actually get on the decent side of the fire and stay there. Let's just warm that through. Yes. The wind keeps blowing that way, so I think it's cooking this up. Yeah, toasting up quite nicely. The wind never cooperates though. The wind is definitely getting up. Clouds building too. It's a good way of doing breakfast though, isn't it? Get out in the middle of nowhere. I don't know if you can hear that wind on the camera there. I'll tell you, this bunch of aspens here, it's really blowing through the aspens here. Oh yeah. That is good. Right. Let's get the next bit on there. Not sure what it is. Some kind of duck or something just turned up on the far bank over there. No, what it is. It just arrived just now and it's been stood there watching me. Doesn't look like a grouse. Just on the bank now on the far side of where that shadow is, the reflection. Just enjoying the day. Oh, there we go. Few geese there. Stay away from them this time of year. They've all got young, mate. You don't want to be anywhere near them. went off downstream. Clouds building up over there a touch. Right, have another cup of tea and wash that breakfast down. That was very nice. Oh, feet up, front of the fire, cup of tea. Yeah. That grouse thing, whatever it is, duck is still over there, hasn't moved. The geese have moved on, so cheers people. Thanks for coming along for a cup of tea. That's good. Oh yeah, it is a duck. Oh, there's two of them. Yeah, yellow ducks. Not quite sure what kind of ducks, but they're definitely ducks. Yep. Huh, nice. Oh, hard to beat a good cup of tea, eh? Campfire, cup of tea, can't beat it. Oh, other than perhaps sitting on this log. Logs are way more comfortable than chairs. They really are. Yeah. See, that's way more comfortable. Way more comfortable. Perfect. I've put the grill over the top. The wind's got up and some of the wood I put in there just now is crackling. So the cooking grill that I've got, if I get a crackly fire like that, I can also put it over the top just to stop any big bits flying out the top that might. Yeah. I don't know what those ducky things are. Let's go and have a look, see if they stay there. They might swim off if I turn up. Oh, just gone under. So they're not ducks. Those aren't ducks. Could be loons actually. The loon with a camera filming them, I know that much. Oh yeah, over there, behind the bushes. That. Oh yeah, there we go, over there. Heading upstream, looking for goodies in the water. Yeah. You can't odds that. What a great way to start the day. And a cup of tea. Yeah. Oh, I've got quite a lot of firewood to get through, so that's good. I had so much of it. I thought, no, I need to go do this, go have a campfire, have a slow down. So here I am. Oh, while I'm letting this campfire doing its thing, I might as well lay down on a picnic table. That's a good view to have, eh? Trees are just moving around there. Nice. Huh. Very nice. Actually, that's way too comfortable. This is really good on my back. Yeah, it's way too comfortable. Bloody fall asleep. Yeah. Yes. Picnic tables, eh? Hard to beat them. That burn died down a little touch there, I think. It was getting a little bit carried away with itself. Yeah. I just put a little piece on. It must have been really dry because it went up fast. Yeah. So I think I'll let that die down. I'm going to lay down on this bench while we do that. Ooh. Oh, that's good. The bench is nice and cool. That wind is certainly getting up, that's for sure. I'll let that die down a touch before I put more on. definitely the best way to clean out these fire pits. You got a really good hot fire like that going in there, and just let it burn right down to nothing, and then you just end up with nothing but ash in the bottom. It's good. Hot. Trying to keep the sun off the lens at the moment because it's floating on those trees. Shouldn't be too bad. Great way to spend the day. I think we'll call that it. So much for crossing the river tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. That looks a little rough. Yeah. So I don't think we'll be doing that. So I think we'll call that it for now. Thanks for coming along.